Oh my God. Dude, this week has been a week of last minute things. And I had last minute live streams, last minute remotes, last minute broadcasts that you and I both took part of. And then I decided, why not make this last minute? So I had a super busy week. Totally forgot to make our images and everything, even set up this broadcast.
Yeah.
And woke up today at like 1:50 and was like, oh God, the podcast.
Yeah. How the fuck you sleep until 2 p.m.?
I was up until like 4.
Yeah,
I think.
That's still 10 hours. Like, I haven't slept 10 hours since like college. There's no fucking way.
Bro, you got to do it. You got to take care of that body. You got to get that
my
rest.
body doesn't want to. I mean, I will say last weekend, I believe Saturday or Sunday, I did take like a 2-hour nap, which was, I woke up. It was one of those groggy naps. I like woke up and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing shit right now,
dude. Yeah, it's one of those things to where like I've gotten to where like it's so funny, like thinking about napping. Like when you're a kid, like you do not want to take naps.
No.
I don't know if it's like because it feels like a punishment or because if it feels like you're gonna like miss something, you know, I don't know what it is. But once you get out of that, like, what would you say, like 12? When does shit start getting weird for you?
Middle school.
Like middle
7th,
school.
8th grade.
7th, 8th grade.
Hormones start going through and you're like,
yes.
You know, and you're just like, you know, nap sounds good right about now. I remember napping in like 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done with today.
Yeah. So like you go from hating naps to like liking naps. And then once you get to like where we're at, like middle-aged, are we middle-aged? Almost middle-aged.
We're like third-aged. Like
third-aged.
We're like 30.
We're a third of the way done. Yeah.
Yeah. If the average lifespan is like 80, 90 now, we're third.
Yeah.
Oh,
third of the way done. So now, obviously, naps are amazing. But I found the danger zone, like in naps. Like if you can't get past, like I feel like 2 p.m. is the cutoff for a nap, assuming that you work like a 9 to 5 type thing, you know. Yeah. Like on a Saturday or like a Sunday, dude, that's the riskiest time to take a nap, because if you take a nap on a Sunday and it's past 2 p.m. for me at least, then you're setting up your whole week to be fucked up, because I'm the type of person, like if I take a nap, then I can't go to sleep that night. I already have trouble sleeping.
Yeah.
But dude, yeah, you got to be dangerous with naps. I feel like that's a perfect segue into our first thing. What part of aging hit you without warning? Dude, one thing. Well, this started whenever I was younger. Dude, the losing of the hair. Dude.
Speaking of no hair.
Dude, it was one of those things to where I was like 17, 18 years old, and I was like looking at my hairline. I was like, what the hell is happening? So then you just gotta roll with it, dude. You just gotta get that mohawk. Dude, this thing is getting long. Look. You see that?
Your pops is bald, right? Your pops is.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, my dad's bald. And you just shaved your head.
On accident. So I got my razor or like my handheld whatever shit, and I was cutting it. I was doing like my buzz cut, and I was like, man, like maybe I'll use like the buzzer part or the attachment, just like get a little bit closer. And so I was going pretty hard, and on my left, on the left top part of my head, I was like, that looks like a patch, and I went over it, and it was like super hairy, and then like just skin, and I was like, oh fuck, like I went too hard.
You didn't go too hard.
So then I was like, well, now I got to finish the whole thing. So what ended up being like a normal like 8-minute haircut turned into like 30 minutes, because I'm like trying to get
Trying to get it all even.
just all skin. So now it's just literally all skin. My head. I was telling you, I was like, you crack an egg and cook it outside if you wanted to. It's like pavement.
Dude, here's what you got to do. First off, I think it looks great. I think that should just be your hairstyle from now on, dude. The beard with bald head.
Yeah, I'll try to do my. Yeah, I trimmed up the beard a little bit on my own, but I don't trust myself with that.
Yeah, don't fuck it up. But dude, I'm telling you, the ladies will go for that look.
Turn into
the beard with the bald head. I'm telling you, what you need to do now, you need to get like a razor, some shaving cream, really finesse it, and then you got to get some lotion. You got to take care of it. You got to wax that baby up.
But like, does it look any different on camera? Does it still look like I have hair?
No, honestly, dude, it's one of those things where like you keep your hair so short anyway. Yeah. Like actually taking it down to the skin it's not like oh my God, you shaved your head. Yeah. As opposed to like if I were to shave my head, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm curious to know how fast it's going to grow back. Because if this is my new look, then it's like, do I got to shave like every 2 days?
I would say you would be safe with doing it once a week. Just like every like Saturday or Sunday.
I'm curious to know how often like The Rock does it. Or like, like people who are like,
shoot him a DM.
Like Bill Burr. How often does he do it?
Dude, please DM The Rock and be like, because I feel like he's obviously
I'll do it right now.
Obviously, he's like super famous, and like I'm sure that he gets like so many DMs. But I feel like he's one of those people that's like genuinely like nice and like a good person. And if he just like happens to see it like on Twitter or something, like wherever you send it to him, I feel like
right now I'm about to DM. Oh, that's our camera, but
you DM it. Yeah, dude, do it. Be like, hey man, huge fan. Just actually don't bullshit him with all that. Just be like, hey man,
I
just shaved my head.
Yeah.
How often do you shave your head to keep it shiny? Oh wait, how often do you shave your head?
And what do you do to make it so beautiful?
Yeah, and how do you get that shiny, beautiful baldness? Like, what products do you use?
Yeah, he's like, I use fucking lotion from like exotic lotion from Samoa.
Dude, that would be so cool if he hits you back. What if he's just like, hey man, that's cool, and he like sends you like some products and shit? Because he's got who knows what all kind of endorsements he has.
Yeah,
dude, isn't that wild? Like,
I want to try his tequila.
Oh yeah,
I want to try his tequila, but it's like $50. I'm like, man,
oh, dude, tequila's one of those drinks to where it's like, I don't even remember when the last time it was that it like bit me.
What part of aging hit you without warning my distaste for tequila?
Dude, I'm telling you, like,
I love tequila.
There's something I'm not willing to go on record yet to say that I don't like tequila, but I'm like, if I at this point in my life, if I were to like never drink tequila again, I wouldn't be mad. Like, I can just even talking about it, dude, it's making me like, I can taste it and I want to be like,
but it's always like shitty tequila, right? Like when we were in Portland.
That's a really good point. That's a good point.
Like when we were in Portland, we'd go to our dive bar 2 blocks from our house and we'd order shitty ass tequila, like tequila.
Oh, dude.
But I mean, if you're drinking if you're doing sipping tequila, like a $60, $70 bottle of tequila.
See, I've tried
those. Those tequilas hit different and they're fucking so nice.
Dude, do you remember being at the Bear Paw? And it was like me, you, Lo, I everybody was there, it felt like, and we're all drinking and doing karaoke and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get everybody a shot of tequila. And me thinking like it was a cool gesture, but it's like shitty fucking tequila. So I roll up with like 8 shots and I'm like, yeah, everybody's going to love this. And everybody's like, dude, no. And I was like, all right, whatever, fuck it. And so like, I think a couple of us like took the shots, dude. But I was at that certain point to where like, I did not need that shot. And do you remember? And I took it and it caught me off guard. It caught right here. And I went, and blew it back into the shot glass, and it went back all over my face. And I'm just like, it's like in my eyes. Do you remember that? Just like at the bar, I was like, it's everywhere. And even like people that weren't with us like started looking. They're like, And I'm just sitting there like, I have it dripping off my face. I'm like, all right.
I do remember that. Everybody was like, "We need to go."
Yeah. Yeah. Bad.
I will say the part of aging that has hit me, little getting back into our lane.
Erectile dysfunction. I think we're a few years away from that, or maybe not.
Speak for yourself. Is just the random aches and pains. I'm like, man.
Oh, you got aches and pains?
I'm like, why? Like, I'm 30. Like, so soon. Just a random ache. I'll just get a random ache. I'm working or just walking the dog. I'm like, that don't feel right.
Like a bone or a muscle or what?
Yeah, just like an ache. I don't know. Like sometimes you're sore and you're just like, what? What did I do?
What are you doing? What are you doing active wise? Are you stretching? What are you doing? You doing yoga?
No, I'm just. It's random, dude.
No. I'm saying like just in general. Like, are you like? Do you like? What do you do? Do you stretch?
I mean, I stretch in the shower, hot water. You know, loosen up those muscles.
Oh, that's a good idea. I've never done that.
I always stretch in the shower.
What kind of stretches you do?
Just like touch my toes and like twist my back, and you know.
You gotta be careful in there, dude. You slip and fall, you wind up breaking that back.
I'm not doing jumping jacks.
Yeah.
But oh god.
So aches and pains. Dude, what a part of aging hit me without
one. Tequila, to get off track again.
Oh yeah, tequila, we're all over the place. This is gonna be one of those podcasts.
Yeah. I went to Minnesota 2010, 11 for my buddy's graduation, college graduation. And it's a small town in Minnesota. Called like St. Cloud or something like that.
St. Cloud.
Yeah, or like St. Cloud is, so he went to an all-male Catholic university and St. Cloud had the all-female, and so they do like buses and do like student exchange.
Oh, I know what they do. I know what they do.
But like his town was like 10 minutes from St. Cloud. It was like literally, it's not even a town. St. Joe's. That's what it was. It was like a gas station, a bar, a restaurant, and fucking something else. That's all it was.
What else do you need?
Well, fair enough. But so we ended up going to this bar because it was graduation. We go to the bar and fucking it's Minnesota. It's all white people. And so I'm like, with all his buddies, he was in one of those like 8-person dorm rooms. I'm like, round of shots on me, man. And obviously 8 shots. I'm like, I'm not going super high up. So I'm like, could I get 8 shots of tequila? And he's like, what? I was like, 8 shots of tequila. He's like, I don't think I've opened this bottle in like a year.
People there don't drink tequila, huh?
Hell no, dude. So he cracks open this Jose Cuervo, which I hate Jose, but it's fucking whatever, $3 a shot. And fucking, they're like, oh, mijo or Pete got shots. And they're like, what is it? I'm like, tequila. And they're like, oh God, like all these white kids. And I ruined some people's evening's graduation.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because everyone's already wasted because it's graduation night. But then, like, they haven't drank tequila in like a year. Dude, I fucked some people's days up.
Yeah, I'm not ready for tequila, dude. I'm really not.
I could use some tequila. I've been drinking just Jameson and shitty vodka for the last 3 months.
You mix them, or you like one night Jameson, one night vodka?
When I'm like throughout the week, I'll like have I have these little shot glasses. Or not little, they're like 2 shots in each one.
Like a double, yeah.
And I'll just put like an ice cube in there and pour some Jameson, and I'll have that with my dinner, like little nightcaps.
Oh, there you go.
But when I want like to get shitty, I'll tap into my half gallon of vodka.
There you go. What kind of vodka you use?
Tito's.
Yeah.
I mean, a half gallon's like $21.
Yeah, and dude, Tito's is one of those. It's like it's not the best, but for like the price point, I mean, yeah, it's gonna do the job. I mean, if you're buying vodka, like how good can vodka really get?
Exactly.
One thing that I wanted to do, I told you about this before we started, like very last minute. This episode is titled "Open Book," which could get scary, but I'm gonna throw this up. We're gonna open it up to questions.
Take out the aging thing.
Hey, easy, buddy.
Easy.
Easy. So ask us anything. It's a AMA, and we'll give you either an honest answer or a lie, depending on what the question is.
Yeah. While we're waiting for questions to roll in, I guess I'll talk about my dog.
Oh yeah, what's the update
Joey.
on Joey? I know last week you were talking about getting rid of him or putting him down or
so
cutting his tail off or something.
His tail's already cut off. He's got a little nut. I took him to the dog park today, and they're like, "Look at his little nut."
One of those little...
Yeah, dude. He gets so happy, just like. So last Friday, not yesterday, but the Friday before, I ended up taking him to the vet, and I was like, something's wrong with him. So they did x-rays, and it was the backup vet, some lady, and she's like, yeah, he's totally fine. All his bones are good, and he seems to be doing all right in here. And I was like, okay, you're the vet. I trust you. Like, I just dropped $300. I hope you're making the right decision. And then by Tuesday, he was just getting worse. And I was like, there has to be something wrong with him. So I ended up taking him to the vet like Tuesday or Wednesday. And they're like, we need to run blood tests. The basic blood test is $300 or $250. And I was
Jesus.
I was like, I guess. And they're like, we also suggest doing the tick-borne illness, which like goes deeper. It's a second blood test. And it just like, it tests for different things. So like not just blood counts and whatever. I don't fucking know. I'm not a doctor. That's also $250.
Well, neither are they. They're vets.
Huh?
I said neither are they. They're vets.
Well, they're doctors. They're doctors of animals.
Hey, don't be throwing around the word doctor. Like just anybody can be a doctor. Go ahead.
So they got the first batch back on Monday, and he's like, or on Wednesday, and he's like, yeah, his white blood count or white cell count is really good. It's normal, so it's not like something cancerous, because cancer usually attacks white blood cells, I believe. And like his red blood cell count is fine. Like there is something weird in there, but like that's why we took the second blood test. And I was like, all right, cool. Well, like keep me updated. But they also started me on these two medications. One is a higher percentage anti-inflammatory for like his joints. Mm-hmm. And another one is like some fucking medicine for his gut. I don't know. And so he started getting better like Wednesday afternoon. And then Thursday I'm like waiting for a call. Or yesterday I'm waiting for a call. So this is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I get a call this morning from the vet, and he's like, yeah, so the second blood test, it's not showing any illnesses. There's irregularities, but like they didn't pinpoint what it is. He's like, how's he doing? I'm like, he's jumping around. Like his mood is like, he's back to normal as like a doofus. I'm like, he's like, that's great. He's like going over the charts. I noticed before you adopted him, he tested positive for some illnesses, and they probably gave him some medication.
Did they tell you about those illnesses before you?
Yeah, and they said they treated it, and I was like, all right, cool. And so I thought like it was gone, like it was good. And he's like, they only probably gave him a certain amount, and like over the 2 weeks, it probably wore off, and like it came back as a chronic illness. So like we're going to get you set up, so like we give you the full medication, and we get him set and actually get it out of his system. And I was like, I don't know what these infections are called. It's in the paperwork. It's above me. I don't know. But like he's coming back. So now he and I was like, the only thing that's like really bothering me now with him is like his mood's better, and he's starting to walk, and he's eating like his normal amount. He's like, he just doesn't listen. The vet's like, I don't got a pill for that, my guy. I was like, well, I know that.
He just doesn't listen.
Yeah, he doesn't listen. So like we went to the dog park. He was doing fine. I'm like, all right, it's time to go. We've been here an hour. And he's like, nope, I'm not leaving. I'm like, let's fucking go, dude. Like, I got shit to do. Like, I love this dog, and I want him to be outside, but it's also 11 in the morning. It's already 89 degrees outside. Like, it's hot. Like, and you're all black. Like, I can't have you out here for 2 hours.
So whenever he's at the dog park, is he like playing, or is he just like chilling? What's he doing?
He's a chiller. He goes to the dog park and he just like posts up, which I love. He's not like aggressive. He just
That's
walks up,
good.
and he's a human dog. Like he loves humans more than other dogs. So like he just goes up to people and like asks for pets. He's like,
That's awesome.
can you just pet my head? And he
That's
just like,
awesome.
so he's a chiller. He's not super. He doesn't bark. Like the most I've heard him bark is this week because he likes to sleep at the front door and he hears shit outside, but he doesn't like jog. He doesn't like play. He just like posts up and he just like observes everything, which I fucking love because I don't need no hyper ass dog.
Yeah. No, that's good. He's a chiller, dude.
Yeah, and he's chilling right now on the floor next to me.
So when do you find out like what's like his blood work and stuff? Like what's wrong with him? Like when do you find that out?
I already got him. I found out this morning. He's like, there's nothing conclusive in the blood work, but we're going to get you set. If this medication is working, it seems like that's the issue. And
What's
we'll
the
get you more
medication for?
medication.
What's it for though?
Like I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. It's above me. But he's
Fair
doing
enough.
better. He's doing better. And I'm like, dude, as long as like we can do this medication for the next 3 weeks, because I have 2 weeks right now. He's like, I'll give you another 2-3 weeks of medication and let's get this shit out of his system. I'm like, dope. That's whatever I have him on, it's working. That's what I needed to, like, let's do it.
It's like a placebo. It's like a sugar pill.
Yeah, right.
Dude, wouldn't that be weird if placebos could actually work on dogs? Like, dude, I think the placebo, I don't know why this popped in my head, but like, isn't that bizarre? Like the placebo effect?
Yeah. Like the mind over matter. Like you think your
Yeah.
mind makes it that you think that you're actually getting better when it's like,
Dude, people have even done that with like drugs, like acid, like give like people like fake acid.
mhm.
And then like they sit there and they like act like or think they're tripping, but they really
Yeah.
just ate like a piece of paper. Like,
Yeah.
it has nothing on it. Dude, I think that's the mind is
Yeah.
crazy.
And it's also like they're like, oh, it's this new acid or whatever, and like people have never been on it. Like once I've done shrooms, and if someone was like, oh, like try these, like like once you've experienced something, but if you've never experienced a certain thing, then you tend to believe that person. So if you're like, I've done acid, and they're like, it's this new acid that hit the market, you're like, okay. And you're like, oh, I'm tripping. It's like you believe that person giving you this new acid,
Right.
and you're like, oh my God.
Oh my God, it's so pretty.
Yeah, and
Oh, the
it's real
color.
life.
Like, dude, that was just a piece of paper, man.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
No, dude, I feel it. I
I
feel
just paid $60 for paper.
it. Sucker.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Where is everybody?
I don't know. People aren't messing with us today, dude.
No.
They got things going on. That's what's good about doing it live, though, is if people do hop on, we
Yeah.
can do questions and stuff like that. But if not, they can just watch it later.
Yep.
It just makes it to where we don't have to, or you don't have to edit all the.
Yeah.
But what we can start doing though is taking clips again and putting
Yeah.
them on our IG.
Yeah, you just need to send me the files because you haven't been uploading the audio either, motherfucker. I don't think
No, I haven't. God,
we're like
dude.
4 episodes deep. You just fucking
I have been saving them though, so I
you
will
just
do
haven't
that.
put them up.
I just haven't put them up. I just need to put them on Podbean and get them on iTunes.
You bum.
Okay, what else do we got here?
Speaking of alcohol,
Speaking of alcohol,
yeah.
if
If 2020, I guess people can read. I'm not gonna read it.
if 2020 was a drink, what would it be?
The first thought that came to my head was, what's the Japanese drink where like a sake bomb, right?
Ooh.
My 2020 drink would be warm Jaeger bombed into a warm Keystone Ice. That's 2020, bro. You're just like, what the fuck?
That is pretty bad. I feel like that's a pretty accurate representation.
Dude, 2020, dude, since the beginning.
I was gonna say a warm Pepsi.
No, dude. Warm Keystone Ice bombed with warm Jaeger.
Mm.
That's 2020. It has to be, dude.
I would say that it would be just like a bucket of diarrhea.
That's not a drink.
It can be. You remember Norm? That dude.
Norm.
The pig guy, poutine guy.
Oh,
That'd
that
be
was-
a nice little cocktail for him.
that was not diarrhea.
Woo. I don't want to talk about poop again this episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So 2020, you said warm Jaeger dropped into a warm Keystone Ice.
Yeah.
I'll say it's I don't know, dude. That's how much I fucking hate Pepsi. I still say it's a Pepsi. I feel like
warm flat Pepsi.
Yeah. It's been like sitting in a car for a couple of days. I do not like Pepsi, dude. Do you
Dude,
drink?
Pepsi.
Do you like Pepsi?
Fuck no.
God, how is that even a thing?
Pepsi sucks. Low loves Pepsi.
See, I don't know if I can trust Low anymore. How do you
Lo-
like Pepsi?
Dude, Low's a Pepsi girl all the way. I'm like,
Dude, it's how much I hate Pepsi, and I don't drink a lot of like soda anyway. But it's like I almost said it. Did you catch it? Did you hear it, dude? That's all people say here. Pop. But if I'm gonna drink a soda, if they were like the only thing we have is Pepsi, I'd be like, nah, I'm okay. I'll do water. I'm not just gonna drink a Pepsi just to like. That's another thing. Like if I went my whole life without ever drinking a Pepsi, which I'm sure that I will. Like
Yeah.
I don't see myself ever drinking a Pepsi ever again.
yeah, no.
I just don't get it. Do you?
No.
Dude, Dr. Pepper all day.
I've been on a root beer kick lately.
Oh, root beer, dude. Root beer float.
I can't do dairy, so I don't do the ice cream.
You can't do dairy unless it's pizza.
Well, yeah, I mean, but there's a lot more going on a pizza than just cheese.
Yeah.
Give me that pepperoni and fucking some bacon, man.
Mhm. But dude, I think you nailed it. I say Pepsi. You say
Dude.
warm Jaeger. Oh,
Dude,
dude, I can't even imagine.
January 26th, we lost Kobe,
That's where it all started, man.
dude. And then it just went downhill. There's been thing after thing, but then March 13th, Friday the 13th, everything started shutting down, coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
And then these protests, and now coronavirus is spiking again, at least here in Texas, man.
Well, it's not it's not the protests.
Well,
It's-
yes.
First off, it's like the murder.
Yes,
And
the
then,
murder,
like,
but like there's all these things like the protests in terms of like, hey, let's combat police brutality with beating protesters. Like people are fucking pissed.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. This whole year's been a shit show, and we're
and
halfway
now the
through.
Statues, people are like ripping down statues, and
Dude, I'm here for that though.
yeah,
Like,
there's a fucking apparently there's a Christopher Columbus statue here in San Antonio, and people are like, we're going to tear that shit down in the next couple of weeks, and apparently people are like starting to protect it. Like these like military people are like, you cannot deface Christopher Columbus. It's like, who
Why
gives
not?
a fuck, bro? What does
Yeah.
it fucking matter? Fuck that guy.
yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you're making a statue of one, like the first guy that landed here.
He didn't
was
even
like-
land here.
Hold on. That was like, okay, this is ours, and then like, oh shit, there are people here, but they don't look like us, so let's just kill them. And
Yeah.
we'll just take it anyway.
Yeah.
Let's make a statue of that guy. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
Tear it down.
yeah.
Tear it down.
Apparently, there's like in England, there's a statue of like, what's his name? Winston Churchill, and they like put up a box around it, and it said, "Do not open. There's a racist inside," and people are fucking pissed in England.
Do not open. There's racist inside.
And it's a fucking huge statue of Winston Churchill, and people are like, "Why are you doing that to Winston Churchill?" It's like,
I guess that would be like a better option than like tearing it down and like risking like getting like the defacing of public property or whatever.
yeah, and
If you
it's
just
all,
build a box around it,
and it's
like 'cause
also,
you can keep doing that.
yeah. I mean, and the other thing is, Christopher Columbus, I understand. Like, what the fuck? Who gives a fuck anymore? That was 1492. He sailed the ocean blue, right? So like 600 years ago, 700 years ago. Like, do we really give a fuck anymore? He really didn't discover America anyways. he discovered fucking Haiti and Cuba and the Maldives or whatever. I don't fucking know. Like, he didn't fucking find America. Secondly, like with Winston Churchill, yes, he might have been a racist, but he also did a lot of good things for England. So, like, I understand why people are pissed about that one. I'm not excusing his behavior for being a racist, because if we're gonna fucking criticize everybody for being a racist, like, do we take away the good things they did too? Like, there are plenty of people like Abraham Lincoln. Apparently, there's rumors like he just apparently freed the slaves because he wanted re-election. There's rumors of that. Like, plenty of people, like,
The motive.
yeah. He's like, this will definitely get me, it's hard.
It is.
But yeah, fuck Christopher Columbus.
Yeah, dude. Okay, what else we got here? Here we go. What won't you understand no matter how many times it gets explained to you? Basically anything math related.
I was about to say black holes. I don't fucking.
Yeah. Dude,
the
this is
universe,
like
the universe. What?
I keep like trying to like adjust, like, I don't know, this weird, it's throwing me off, like the mirror image. Sorry.
Yeah.
Black holes, yeah. You could explain a black hole to me like I was 5 years old and I still wouldn't understand.
Well, I guess the thing is, like, the people who study black holes still don't understand. So when a person who like goes to Wikipedia and like researches black holes, like, they're trying to explain it to me, I'm like, the people who are studying it don't really fucking know. How the fuck do you know?
Yeah. Yeah, black holes
like,
is a good one.
Like, what's on the other side of a black hole? Like, what is a black hole? It's just an explosion of two stars that collided, and the energy was so expansive that it just created this vacuum. But where does it exit? Like,
yeah, like a vacuum into what?
Exactly. What the fuck? What is a black hole? Like, nobody.
Dude, that's why I can see, like, I can not sympathize, but I can understand why people like get into like sci-fi and stuff like that, because like nobody knows what a black hole is. It sucks you in there, and then like that's where you can like use your imagination. It takes you into an alternate universe where everyone ages backwards instead of forwards, or
and
where
that's a possibility though.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah,
it's fun to think about.
Well, and they said apparently people who study it, and obviously I'm talking out my ass, but from what I've read, they said that the suction or the vacuum is so intense because it's so much energy that's like collided that you just get ripped to shreds.
Oh, I'm sure.
So
I don't think it's just going to suck you through and you're like, woo! That's going to like, just like on Mario or some shit. Oh yeah, no, it's going to tear you apart, dude.
Oh, dude, that's
but then
terrifying.
It puts you back together, and then you're in an alternate universe where we all only have one eye, 2 mouths, 3 ears, 6 noses, and that's just normal. Yeah.
Oh God, black holes,
dude. Basically anything with the universe, like just trying to wrap your mind around the concept that the universe is never ending.
From what we
like
tell.
From what I mean, yeah, it's like one of like the basic things. It's like, okay, even if you get to a wall, it's like, what's on the other side of the wall, dude? Just wrapping your head around like it goes forever.
Yeah, and the fact that like, what is like where? It's that like age-old question, like what is this? What is space?
Yeah. Nobody
like,
knows.
Where did it come from? Like, why is there nothing? Like, what? Oh my God! So are we on acid right now? Like, dude, why was there nothing and then there was something? Or if there was something, what caused something to create the known universe?
And see, dude, this is a question that people have struggled with throughout humanity. That's
Yeah.
where you get people that look for answers. Like you have people say, okay, the best we can come up with is the Big Bang. And then you have
Yeah.
people like start religions, right? Like this is how it started.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like nobody knows.
Well,
It's
the Big Bang
it's
is understandable. I understand that.
yeah, but one of the things, it's a theory though. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
there's just like everything else. Like it's you can't lock it down and be like, this is 100% certain how
Well, yeah.
the universe started. I think it's bizarre. Yeah, this is kind of freaking me out.
It's above me.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if there was, because everyone talks about the Big Bang of like that created the universe, but like what?
What was there before?
Yeah, like why was there
Just
particles
nothing?
or even our galaxy? Like what caused gravity to like pull things and like smash them together and create stars and planets?
Or why be even anything? Like why
Yeah.
have a big space that has nothing in it and just like waiting on something to like like why even have anything?
Well, yeah, but like why if there are planets?
Two idiots talk space.
I know it's great, but like there's obviously like rock planets like Mars and Earth and Mercury, but then like we still don't know what's at the center of Jupiter, and all we know is it's just a fucking giant storm of gases. Like what gas is it? Like we can't pull that gas back to Earth and fucking study it because it's so far away. Like what is at the center of Saturn and Jupiter that's like causing things to fucking rotate around it? Oh my god.
It's weird, right? It's one of those things if you think about it long enough, it'll exhaust you because there's no
Yeah,
there's no yeah.
Even Stephen Hawking was just like had to fucking rewrite his book like 20 times. And he's probably one of the smartest people we knew who understood it. And it was constantly changing.
Or a part of it, at least.
Part of what?
The universe.
Yeah. Goddamn. But yeah, I guess.
And dude, here's where like hearing people talk about like, okay, like our universe is just like an atom in something in like atoms in our body could be own little universes.
Well, that's the whole thing with. Remember the end of Men in Black where they're playing with marbles?
Mm-hmm.
And our universe is just a marble in another marble.
Yeah.
Another marble. Oh,
yeah, but think about like if that was like in your body too. Like each one of the atoms in your body is its own little universe with own little fucking
Earth. It is, and in like theory, it is right. Just atoms. It's just
people doing shitty podcasts on live stream, just happening right there in your fingernail.
Yeah, right. Fucking. But I mean, essentially, it is right because the universe is just made up of protons and neutrons, and so are our atoms. What the fuck,
dude? Should we just start a space podcast called Two Idiots Talk Space?
Oh, and every week we just try to dissect it.
Yeah, and we don't. We have no like. We don't look anything up. We just like go, and it's just like complete, just like what we're doing right now. Just like complete non-fact, like just two idiots talk space. Dude, that could take off. I feel like start getting
two dudes, one universe. Mic drop. Mic drop.
Two dudes, one universe. Somebody's gonna steal it.
Quote unquote.
Copyrighted. It's copyrighted.
Yeah.
Intellectual property.
Yeah.
Two dudes, one universe. Wow.
But it's quote unquote because we don't know. Two dudes, maybe one universe.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows? I find it interesting about that rocket ship or satellite they sent out with music like in the 60s.
Yeah, there's a movie over that, or like a cute little movie over that. Like the
you know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah. I don't
Where
know what
they
it's
like,
called.
who's that guitarist who like sold his soul to the devil?
Robert Johnson.
Yeah, they sent
Allegedly.
his music out there.
That's cool.
They're like, yeah, that's really fucking cool. Spaceship. Why is it giving me?
Type in like space. Type in music. Type in American music into outer space,
But it wasn't just American music.
or just type in music into outer space. I think it was just American music.
No, they sent like Bach and Beethoven.
Yeah, I don't know what it was called.
Voyager Golden Record are 2 phonograph records that were included aboard both Voyager spacecrafts launched in 1977. That's fucking crazy, bro. The contents: a child's greeting in English. Dude, the contents of the record were selected for NASA by a committee chaired by Carl Sagan. I fucking love Carl Sagan.
Dude, yeah, hold on. There's a movie about that. Hold on. I'm trying to remember.
The music selection included composers as Bach, Mozart, Beethoven, Stravinsky, Blind Willie Johnson, Chuck Berry. Oh, they didn't send who's that? Robert Johnson? No, they didn't send.
Oh yeah, the movie's called Troop Zero. It's like a feel good movie or whatever, but
Troop
it's
Zero.
Troop Zero. Yeah, it's about this this girl, and she's like trying to get into like this Girl Scout club. Because
that's on Prime.
Yeah. She's like obsessed with outer space, and it's like taking place in the time where like the so
Voyager?
basically, yeah, the Voyager. So basically, like whatever Girl Scout troop wins, like this contest or whatever that they have, they get to do the recording that goes on to the Voyager. And she's like super obsessed with space, but she's like an outcast type character. And then yeah, it's cute.
Dude, imagine if we
I
did
cried
that
at the
today.
end.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. I
Right.
cried at the end too.
Dude, imagine sending like a fucking record from today.
They'd be like, the aliens are like on their way, and they're like, "Oh, we got this." He's like, "This, what is this?" And it's like, fucking Lil Pump or something.
Dude.
And they're like, "All right, let's turn around."
Yeah, no, it's it's like Drake, Lady Antebellum, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Fucking, they're like, oh fuck that.
Turn it around.
Yeah, fuck that. We're not going there. They're
Dude,
like, we were good. They're like, we were going to save them from the coronavirus, but we're like, fuck that.
Dude, if they were smart, they would send out like a like electronic music, like EDM. You know, I'm sure that's like what aliens would get down to. You don't think?
No, I mean,
Like you remember you remember that movie Grandma's Boy?
Vaguely. I haven't seen it in like 10 years, but
It's
yeah.
like the dude that's like sitting back in his chair and he like thinks he's a robot. He, like,
Oh yeah,
and he like only listens to EDM.
trance music.
Yeah.
But what if they just like fucking love Blind Willie Johnson and they're like, oh, this fucking Mozart is fucking out of this world.
It's a hitter.
It's like Bill and Ted. They're like Beethoven.
Dude, Bill and Ted, that was awesome.
The third one, did you see the trailer for the third one? It's coming out next year.
I don't think I'm gonna watch. Like that's one of those like just leave it alone.
I'll wait for yeah.
Just leave it alone. Like you're like
I'm intrigued though.
I get the idea.
intrigued.
It's like bringing it back to life.
I'll wait for it to come on Netflix and then I'll watch it. But I'm not going to theater to watch it.
Another one that I would be down with, like
A trilogy.
a third one would be Camera 1, Camera 2. Camera 1, Camera 2. Wayne's World, dog.
Dude, I haven't watched Wayne's World since I was a kid. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, well, that's what you're going to do tonight. You're going to watch Wayne's World 1 and you're going to watch Wayne's World 2.
Where is it at? Is it on Netflix?
I don't know. You could probably type in on your computer right now, watch Wayne's World free, and it'll pop up. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
So this means nothing to you, Camera 1?
No.
Camera 2. Damn, dog. And you're 30 years old. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Dude, I've seen movies you've never even heard of, so fuck you.
I know. All right, what else we got here?
Let's talk about your fucking dilemma that you were dealing with this week.
Oh my god, dude.
Let's
Yeah,
end the podcast on your fear.
dude. Okay, so a buddy of ours,
Take down that banner. Why won't you understand? Well,
so a buddy of ours, a mutual friend. I haven't talked to him actually since I moved here. He called me last Sunday, and I was busy the first time they called me. The second time he called me, I was still busy. So I was like, holy shit, he called me twice. Like it wasn't an accident, you know? So I was like, hey, I'll call you back. And so I called him back. He's like, dude, I got a really awesome and weird proposition for you. I was like, okay. And so he travels all over the world.
He works for AP News.
So like taking photographs, like on like different assignments and stuff. He's an amazing photographer. He's actually been on the podcast before. And
it's like it was the one right after we got in trouble. So like episode 25-ish.
Something like that. And so he was like, so he's always traveling all over the world. And whenever coronavirus hit, he was going to Singapore, and it got his flight wound up getting canceled because.
Keep talking. I'm going to grab a beer.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you already know the story. So his flight got canceled, and they gave him a voucher that he could use, but it was like from how he was explaining it to me, it's like a very strict time that he had to use it. And so he like rescheduled his flight for Singapore, so he was still going, but he has this voucher now. And he called me and was like, I have this voucher. It's completely free, and I'm going to be in Singapore for like 10 days. Do you want to go? And my immediate reaction, I was like, yes. I was like, dude, that's crazy. Like, never left the country before. Like, yes, I will go to Singapore with you. And then I like remembered, like I don't have a passport. So he was going to like look in to see if like he could transfer it into my name while me not having a passport. I can work on getting my passport in the meantime. And so like, I'm excited. I'm like, holy shit. Like I'm going to go to Singapore for free. And it's going to be like a week. And like, I'm going to see like tigers and like orangutans and shit. And then like,
and then you called me,
and then I called you. And then like, the more that I thought about it, like that high just like declined and then like turned into fear. And I was like, the more that I thought about it, I was like, oh my God. Okay. One, we don't know what coronavirus is going to be like like the flights in January. Like, we don't know what coronavirus is going to be like in January. That's one thing that popped in my head. And I was like, oh fuck. And I was like, is Singapore bad with coronavirus? I have no idea. Like, I need to look that. I was like, I need to look that up. What are they going to be like in January? And then the second thing that popped into my head was like my career that I'm in. I just started this, and then like Corona hit. So all of my plans that I was going to do when I got here, as far as like work goes, have been delayed, which moving forward, assuming coronavirus like goes away, like that would be right around the time, like, we'd be getting ready, starting like to get my shit together, like getting everything done that I want to get done. And so I was like, damn, do I want to take a week off like during that? And then the thought popped in my head. I was like, dude, he's going to be like taking pictures of like tigers and like orangutans and shit. We're going to be out in the fucking jungle. I was like, dude, I'm not like, I at least want to make it to 30. Like, I don't want to get eaten by a tiger. And dude, all this stuff is just like swirling in my head. And I'm like, it was causing me so much anxiety. Like, I slept on it and then like woke up the next day and was like still just like hella nervous, like started like biting my fingernails and stuff. So I just shot him a text and I was like, dude, thank you so much for thinking of me. I was like, but I can't make this work. And yeah, that was it. Dude, I could have dude, and still right now,
I'm so pissed.
Right now, I'm still glad that I made that decision, because Singapore is not going anywhere. If at some point in my life, like I want to go to Singapore, I can. And it's one of those things where it got right now, like
I'm so pissed he didn't go,
dude. And still, like, and another thing that like popped in my head was like, I was planning on taking a trip the beginning of this year, like right in the springtime, to go home. I haven't been home in like a year, and that got put aside because of coronavirus. So I don't want to like be like, oh hey, yeah, I'm going to Singapore, but I know, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I don't.
it's just a lot of you don't.
No,
Well,
dude. If
yeah,
someone was like, "Hey, do you want to go home for Christmas, or do you want a free trip across the world?" A free trip, like not all free, not all expenses, but like a free flight across the world, but you won't see your family for another year. I'd be like, all right, let's go. They'd understand.
yeah, but
Dude,
see
you're
here's
like, you're saying, oh, Singapore is always going to be there. Yeah, on your own dime, but like a free flight to Singapore to do shit that, like, all right, when you go to Singapore next, you're going to have a budget, but this is like you get to save money and you get to do things that like news reporters get to go see, like fucking in the jungle with fucking tigers and whatever.
Right.
Fucking, you might fucking be in there with fucking drug dealers, and you're like, this is the crazy experience. Like, that'd be fucking a story to tell. Are you kidding me?
I know, and it's one of those things. Like, are any of your grandparents still alive?
No.
So I still have one grandparent still alive, and she's back in Oklahoma. And it would be one of those things, like, I would never forgive myself if I what you're saying is, like, instead of going home for Christmas and like going to Singapore across the world, you know, and that's like the last time that I could have seen her, like that would eat me up, you know, because sure, Singapore is never going to go anywhere. You know, if I want to at 45, I can go to Singapore and get eaten by a tiger if I want to. but that time that you have, you know, to like, Singapore's not going anywhere, but people do go.
Yeah.
So that was something that was like kind of weighing on me as well, with all the other stuff that I listed off, and I couldn't. It was causing me too much like internal stress within 24 hours, and I was just like, I can't do it. But I did throw your name out there.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I know Miho would be down to go. He's got his passport, and
I've still yet to receive a call. Bennett, you fucking dick. Bennett, if you see this,
he ain't trying to take you, dude. He ain't trying to take you.
Dude.
But,
I
yeah,
fucking
no.
go to heartbeat. Are you kidding me? And the thing is, like, maybe I'm a little bit more cynical because the last grandparent I had, I was really close with her. I was my mom's mom, and she passed away my senior year of high school. It was really shitty. I kind of let it go. I need to learn. I've been trying to learn to let things go. But for a while, I was really pissed with my mom because while I was in school, I got a phone call from my brother, and it was like the first period of the day, and all I got was one phone call, and I was just chilling. And then all the rest of the day, I was like, oh, maybe they were just, I don't know, whatever. I get home and there's all these cars at my house, and
You're like, oh fuck.
I'm like, what the fuck? So I walk in, everyone's crying. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I finally go to my mom, and she's in the garage, like packing and washing clothes. And I was like, what's going on? She's like, abuelita died. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, everyone's here. And they fucking pulled my little cousins out of school, and everyone's at the house. I was like, my high school is 3 blocks away. You didn't think to fucking pull me out of school?
And you just got one phone call?
I got one phone call. Nobody came and picked me up. Like, you don't think this is important to me? And they're like, who's going? I was like, who's going? She's like, just me and your older brother. I was like, Dad's not going? She's like, well, Dad's got to take care of you. I was like, I'm not going? Like, what the fuck? It's my grandma. She's like, no, we can't pull you out of school. I was like, school understands when, you know, so like, maybe, I've learned I've let it go. I held it over my mom for a long time. But maybe I'm just a little bit more cynical because, like, if, let's say I was in your position, my grandma was still alive, knowing my grandma, I don't know your grandma, but knowing my grandma, if I didn't see her and I was in Singapore, like trying to live my best life, wherever I saw her in the next life or whatever, like, she'd understand.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that like she would hold that over my head, but it's just like one of those things that like popped in my like I would have a hard time like forgetting my
Internalizing it.
like like being like damn like
Yeah.
Mark says it doesn't sound like you let it go in your tone. Capital LOL.
Mark's the one that went. Fuck you, Mark.
Damn. Damn.
But
yeah. It's hard, dude. It's
yeah.
I made
It's one of those
decision.
things like, yeah, Singapore is always going to be there, but like that once in a lifetime thing is like,
but it's not once in a lifetime. It's
a paid for trip across the world.
A paid for trip. Like it's money. And I asked him how much it's like a $1,200 flight. So it's like, I would like to think that at some point in my life, you know, if I want to go to Singapore, a $1,200 ticket isn't going to deter me from doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, it's still just that experience of going with him who.
Oh yeah. He's very well traveled. He know like he's, if you want to travel the world with anyone, it's going to be him.
Bennett's dope. And like, he'd probably make sure it'd be a fucking dope experience. Like you're going to be hiking a bunch.
Dude, he was sending me pictures and stuff. Like it looked like, especially leaving the winter here in Michigan to go to a place like that.
Dude, so warm. Bennett, call me, man. I'm gonna fucking text Bennett right now.
Don't do that, because then that's gonna be like that would be weird. That's like inviting yourself.
Exactly. No, but fuck, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a crazy experience.
Dude. It's like when I went to Ireland. That was dope. Like,
yeah, you went solo, dude.
The solo trip, my first solo trip. And
see, I would go solo to like somewhere like Ireland, but I wouldn't want to go solo to like Singapore, dude.
It's a language barrier. That's terrifying.
That is terrifying.
But sip on that Coors Light, boy.
What?
Freddie.
Oh, Freddie. Hey, cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Yeah, but my first night in Ireland was at this bar, and I fucking was drinking fucking tequila, or I don't know what the fuck I was drinking, but I was drinking with a mercenary. I know that for sure. I was like, I'm glad I came on this trip because I don't know when I'm going to ever have a cordial drink with a mercenary again.
Right? Dude, that's one of the things. I've been talking about it for a while. I've been talking about getting my passport, and
it's a lot of money, but it lasts 10 years. You're like,
but
it's $200.
I looked it up, but it's not a lot. It's like, yeah, like you said, it's $200.
But it's 10 years. So that's what, $20 a year if you break it out.
Like
once you have it, you have it, and
you can spend $200 on. Dude, I'm gonna do that. When we get paid on Monday, I'm gonna do that.
You can't do that first month.
I'm gonna do that this. I wanted to say this month, but look, I'm going to do it this year.
No, I'm going to keep pressuring you.
I'm going to do it this year.
Because it's not the money that's the problem. It's like the work, the paperwork, and then making time to go to the office to get your picture and all that shit. Like that's
right. But that's what you got to do it.
Yeah. But that's what's like, we both got a lot of work to do. So it's, trying to figure all that out. The time, even like I finally got my plates for Texas, and I was like, I've been trying to get them for the last 2 months. It was like trying to get time off, and now I got the dog, so I got to come home and let him piss, or else I got plates, but I got a piss-filled apartment. So
yeah.
So now I need to get my license. I need to get my license Monday because the last day to register to vote in Texas is Monday. So on Monday, I need to go get my fucking driver's license, or else I'm not voting in any election this year. And dude, I can't. Yeah,
you got to do that. I looked up, because I was looking up how to like register to vote in Michigan. Because if I can avoid getting like a Michigan driver's license, that would be awesome. Yeah. And so I did look up how to get registered to vote without changing like your driver's license and stuff like that. And it's pretty easy. But for here in Michigan, I don't know why in Texas, but here in Michigan, like you have up until like a week before the election to register.
But our primaries for our local elections are in July.
Yeah, no, you got to get on that.
So our Texas elections are July 14th. So I'm like, fuck, I need to get that Monday. Like I have to get it Monday, or else I can't vote in November. and I need to
Damn.
vote in November.
Yeah, we all need to vote.
Or I
stress
could just
how important that is.
yeah. And like I could not change my license and just vote in Oregon still, I believe.
No.
And
Well, I don't know how it works in Texas, but you basically here in Michigan, all you have to do is prove that you are a resident with it, like being like like an energy bill or like a rent payment receipt or something like that.
yeah.
You know, and show them that like you do actually live here, and then you're good to go.
Yeah. No, Texas is super strict with their
you go to like register to vote, and they're like, "You Republican or Democrat?"
yeah.
You're like,
Well, no,
not a
they're super
Republican.
strict.
They're like, "Guess what? You're not voting, boy."
Yeah, no, exactly. They're super strict with their laws, just like Georgia. You know how Georgia is like they're having all their issues, like
Yeah.
voter suppression. Like the thing in Texas is I can't get a license till my plates are changed. So I had to change my plates first to get my license. But yeah,
So you got
it's
those
all-
ugly ass Texas plates now. So boring, dude.
dude.
Did
Texas
you get like
is
the like the white ones, just like the black lettering? It says
Yeah.
Texas on it.
yeah, I'm like fuck, dude.
Damn,
Dude,
dude.
never
Don't start
in-
driving. Don't start
never in-
driving like people from Texas.
No, dude, I've been driving like me, dude. I drive
People in
yeah.
Texas do not.
Dude,
Texas.
I never thought I'd live in Texas or have Texas plates. Like what?
Isn't
And I
that weird?
fucking said, what did I say last podcast or the y'all or something like that? Like
Yeah, you did. You said you
Or-
did a heavy y'all.
no, or what did I say?
Um,
Drinking, or something like that.
Either way, it was like a thick accent.
I said hunting.
Oh yeah, hunting. Yeah,
Goodwill Hunt.
you Goodwill hunting. I was like, what? Yeah, that was funny, dude.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I understand, but I'm low key disappointed in you.
It's all right.
You should have gone.
It's all right, dude. I'm gonna go to Guatemala.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I've sent you pictures. I've sent you on my Instagram. There's a picture of my mom's yard in Guatemala. It's always open to my friends who want to come to Guatemala and just fucking vanish for a couple of days. We got this house and we can go on the farm, pet some cows, and shoot some guns and drink some beer and
Sign me up, dude.
just sit in the hammocks and fucking have my mom make us fucking tostadas.
Oh, that's
That's what we could do for a couple of days.
I'm so down. Yep. This year I'm getting my freaking passport.
You got to do it before. You just got to do it. Like the sooner
going
the
to.
better.
I'm going to get that little booklet, get my nice little haircut.
Because I'm
get the
trying to
mohawk
go.
trimmed up.
I'm trying to go. What kind? Just beans and cheese, man.
What?
My
Kind
brother
of
said
No, that's Freddie. He said, "What
Oh,
kind
Freddie.
of tostadas?"
just black beans and queso fresco.
Go to Guatemala with you. Go to Mexico with Freddie. Start getting my world traveling on.
Yeah, dude. We can go to the fucking Mayan pyramids.
Oh, dude.
I gotta take you there. I'll
Dude.
fucking blow your mind.
Dude. Yeah,
That
I like
would
to
fucking
mine.
blow your mind. Because, like, the first time I went, I think I was like 12. And you walk in, like, it's this fucking huge jungle, obviously. But you see that first pyramid, and you're like, they built this motherfucker like 700 years ago. What? Like, we got fucking schools that were built 60 years ago and fucking can't withstand the test of time. This fucking thing is huge, man. Like, what?
Dude, that would be another thing I would want to see is like the pyramids in Egypt. Dude.
Yeah, dude, that's also crazy.
Yeah. So crazy.
Yeah, but these these pyramids, you're like, we can't even build cars that fucking
Yeah, you're right. So I don't know why Bobby is scared to post on the actual stream, but last week he texted me and wanted me to pull this up to ask you, I guess both of us, which one we would pick to go. So he texted me and I made the banner. He said, one's got to go: sex, meat, or alcohol.
Am I answering first? Is Bobby here? I gotta ask
I'm sure that
Bobby.
he is. He just
Bobby, if you're here, I got a question.
He texted me.
Just right now?
Yeah. And he texted me last week while we were doing it, but I forgot.
Bobby, I got a question. Is it red meat or all meat?
Let's just say it's all meat. Sex, meat, or alcohol. I'll tell you right now, I've thought about mine.
Meat.
I'm giving up meat.
Yeah, there's no fucking way.
Dude, because I'm telling you, like with all this corona, like being stuck at home and stuff, one thing that I've like been doing is cooking. And like I know how to like cook, but like I've been like stepping outside, like learning how to cook like different shit. And like a lot of the recipes that I've made haven't had meat in them, and they've been delicious. So like at this point in time, I have like 5 different vegetarian recipes that are like fire. So yeah, I would give up.
Does that include fish? Like, is fish considered meat?
All meat.
I don't think fish is meat though.
Yeah, that's a good point. Does fish count?
Are you including fish in this? Because man, if you take some shrimp away from me,
how often do you eat shrimp?
I'm just saying, I love me some shrimp, dude.
Dude, I love some shrimp too.
I like Cajun shrimp, sauteed
shrimp gumbo, shrimp kebab, shrimp soup, shrimp pasta,
shrimp tostadas.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no way I'm giving up sex. So it's between alcohol or meat.
It's meat all day for me.
Yeah, but if
easy, dude. That's easy.
Yeah. You taking my beer away, my Jameson. Yeah,
dude. Especially like now in 2020, whenever there's like a meat substitute for everything.
Yeah,
they have like those Impossible burgers. They have fake chicken
nuggets.
The only time I tried the Impossible burger was whenever they brought them to the station from like Burger King or whatever wherever they were, and I ate it and I was like, "Yep, it tastes like a burger." I don't know what's in this Impossible burger, but yeah, it doesn't taste that different. But yeah, I would give up meat all day. Meat, sex, or alcohol. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit,
that's easy. What?
I just got a text from a friend who's in Boise right now, and they said, I'll talk to you. Well, they said that my old boss in Boise got let go.
Don't be a dick.
No.
Life lessons. Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
I don't even know that person. I'm just going off of stories that I've heard.
Yeah.
You
from
talk
multiple
about
people.
From multiple people.
Well, they let go of his co-host too, which sucks because she's a cool person, from what I've seen. But
dude, that's one of the things. Like in especially right now, literally every person's head could be on the chopping block. Like metaphorically speaking, like you could get popped and fired, like without even doing anything wrong. Like I've heard of people getting fired in radio, like when all this Corona shit hit, to like try and save money. That I was like, they let go of them, like high up people that were in charge of a lot of shit. And I'm like, oh damn, if they can get let go, I can get let go. So it's scary. Dude, I've been having Corona dreams even. Dude, I've had dreams where I've like woken up, like in my dream, like check my email, and it's like, we regret to inform, like they just shut down my whole cluster. They're like, yep, we can't afford to do this anymore. And I was like, damn, out of a job.
Yeah, I was having I love my job, but I was talking to my mom the other day, and I was like, sometimes people they define themselves by their career. Yeah. But like if I were to let go or if I quit radio, like I'd be fine. My mom's like, yeah, like I don't.
You can do whatever you want.
It's like one of those things where like I love what I do 90% of the time, 95% of the time, but it doesn't define me, nor do I need it in my life.
Yeah,
there's certain things.
A lot of people like lose their jobs, like they've only done one thing their whole life, Yeah. And then they lose that job, and that's like their identity.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do I do now? Dude, there's literally so many things.
If I were not to be in radio, I'd be like, all right, cool. You let me go. If I were to get furloughed, like there was people in our building who got furloughed, I'd be like, all right, I'll figure out the next step. Like I gotta I guess I'll work at fucking Pizza Hut for a minute and try to figure out the next step.
Dude, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's like,
No.
dude, that's exactly what I did whenever I graduated college. You know, I graduated college and then like see everybody like, oh yeah, I got a job here, and I was like, nah. I was like, I'm gonna go move back home, work. What did I worked at the pie kitchen, and then I worked on a farm. Dude, yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna do this, save up some money, and then go on an adventure. And I'm still on that adventure. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Life, my guy.
Life.
Dude, I want to do something fun today.
I was thinking that too. I was like, should I call my aunt and like see if I can come over and just swim in her pool and tan for a little bit? But
that's what's up, dude. You should do that.
But she's a little bit older, and I don't think she's having people over at her house right now. So plus I don't want to like invite myself over, you know.
Mia says hi. She texted me. She said, hi, Clay. I say hi on there. I didn't see her say hi, but
no.
Hi, Mia. She's cute.
Yo, I saw Bobby's new dog. That's a cute dog.
It is. They named it Biscuit.
It's a little what?
They named it Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Biscuit. Yeah, it's like
a little flooper.
It's like one of those
that are too big.
Yeah, it's one of those dogs off of like Fox and the Hound. I forget what kind of dog it's called. Like a tracker dog, like a or it might not be a
Basset.
Yeah, Basset. Yeah. It's cute.
Yeah, its ears are big. I was like, it's about to trip over its
yeah, it's a cute dog. I like it.
Yeah. But yeah, not as cute as my dog.
You're trying to get rid of your dog.
I was. Well, because I felt like I was going crazy. You know, when someone tells you like there's nothing wrong, and I'm like, there's something wrong. He's a beagle.
Oh, it's a beagle. We were all wrong.
A bagel. It's a bagel.
Beagle. Beagle eagle.
Yeah, no, it's just like when I was like, there's something wrong. And then the vet's like, there's nothing wrong. I'm like, I'm frustrated, right? Like, I'm like, there's something wrong with him. But when the vet's like, there's nothing wrong, I'm like, this dog's fucking dumb. I like, this dog doesn't. But the vet, the real vet who actually runs the place is like, there's something wrong. I'm like, cool. I'm not fucking crazy. And this dog is going through shit.
Yeah.
So I need to be. Yeah. So
you're holding on to him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Well, everyone's like, you should take him back to the shelter. And I was like, well, now I can't because then it's like I abuse the dog, right? Like they're going to be like, what's wrong with the dog? He's limping and shit. I'm be like, you beat this dog. You can't buy dogs from us anymore. It's like, I didn't do anything to the dog. But the fact that there's something in his blood that's like fucking with him. Now I got to be the best dog dad, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't feel crazy anymore. Like it's my fault. It's not my fault. There was something actually wrong with him.
Yeah. That'd be like, that'd be such a shitty thing. That'd be like adopting a kid and then being like, all right, let's go play baseball. And they're not good at baseball. And you're like, man, I'm fucking taking your ass back.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that.
But if they're, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I've wanted to keep him. I was just so frustrated.
Yeah.
But my frustration was I didn't have an answer. But when the vet's like, they're not the back of it, but the real vet was like, there's something wrong with him. Like, I can see there's something wrong with him. I'm like, all right, so I shouldn't be frustrated at his actions because his actions aren't because he's normal. Like there's something going on with him. So of course I'm gonna keep him. So
he's a good dog.
Yeah, he's chilling. The biggest thing is like he's just a chiller, which I fucking love. He doesn't want to do a lot of shit like me. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, you ought to, like you said, hit up your aunt, go hit up the pool and take him. Just let him do some sunbathing.
Yeah. Yeah, I might do it next weekend, but I'm chilling today. I'm going to watch some movies. And
you're going to watch Wayne's World is what you're going to watch.
I was actually looking at Netflix. They got their like Black History Month.
Camera 2.
Netflix has their Black History Month movies. And I was like, maybe
I saw that. Yeah, dude.
There's a few that I've like when they see us, about the Exonerated 5. I only watched the first 2 episodes because it was so heavy. And I was like, maybe I need to finish that.
And have you seen the 13?
I saw that years ago.
I think we watched that together, actually.
Did we?
I think so.
Maybe. I remember watching it years ago.
Yeah. Might be worth a rewatch.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I bring that up, and people I talk to, they're like, yeah, that's not real. I'm like, it's obviously real.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So
Hold on, before we wrap this up, I want to know who's checking in on Twitch. We got one person on Twitch watching.
Where's our Portuguese person?
Oh yeah, the last is it the same person?
Yeah.
It was
What
called
up,
like
Twitch?
it was called Mind
Mind blower?
Mind Blower or something like that.
Mind explosion?
Something like that. But yeah.
I wish I could see the back end. Like, I don't see shit. I'm like just another person. Anybody want to join us? Anybody like?
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, it just I can't see who's watching, but I can see the amount of people that are watching.
How many people are watching on Facebook?
Facebook we got 3 and Twitch we got 1.
What about YouTube, the tubes?
Dude, YouTube people don't watch on YouTube. Maybe we gotta figure out a strategy to like share the YouTube video. Actually, I'm gonna go to YouTube right now. I'm gonna see if people watch it like post show. You know what I'm saying? Like not live, but watch it after switch account. Oh, we have 66 subscribers, dude. I'm on YouTube. It says we're live now. How do I look at like our other? Oh, hold on. So you remember the episode that we did about Coachella, the Coachella herpes thing?
Yeah.
4 days ago, somebody commented and said, all caps, cured from genital herpes. I want to give the glory to a herbalist for changing my life by destroying the yolk of herpes simplex virus from my body system with herbal roots. Good for you, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Let's see here. I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, I've seen if people watch the videos post. I don't even, dude. Yeah, we got to figure this out because it shows that we're live now on video. Let me click on videos. Okay, yeah. So on our live videos, episode 119, 6 views, 125 views, 121, 3 views, and right now nobody. So not really. Do we just abandon?
Who's on Twitch?
I don't know. I can't see.
Damn.
But maybe we do this because this was clearly.
Should we end this and talk about this after?
No, why? We'll just talk about it on here.
All right.
Maybe we do. So clearly everything was like last minute today, but maybe like we get back to like having our topics and everything that we're going to talk about beforehand. So that way, like when we pre-promote,
we can put the topics in there.
We can put the topics in there so people can like have time to think about them, and then maybe we'll get like more engagement.
Yeah, that's a plan.
Yeah,
I'll try to keep it in my notes. I always just forget.
Dude, I forget too. I had a topic yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna write that down," but I was like, "No, I'll remember."
Yeah. I'm always like, my brain's got this.
Yeah, and then it never does. But yeah, we'll get better at pre-promoting. Start chopping up more clips to put on Instagram and stuff.
We had some good ones today. You need to fucking send me the video from today.
All right. Yeah, we did have some good ones today.
Even if it's just reactions, you know how like we used to have reactions?
Yeah.
Where I put those clips where you're like, what was that one clip where you're like, I'm not an expert, but I know a thing or two about the female anatomy.
And I would like to retract that statement because I know nothing.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
I'm not an expert, but I know a thing or two. Maybe just a thing. All right. You got anything else?
Female anatomy, but I feel like I know enough. I'm not super familiar with the female anatomy, but I feel like I know enough.
How did you just like have that on cue?
I just pulled it up.
Ready to. You had that. Ready
no, I just had it pulled up. And then there's this one.
You fucking moron. More than likely. I could be, you fucking moron. More than likely.
Michael Pierce.
What up?
Do you know Michael Pierce? Do I know Michael Pierce?
That's my uncle.
Oh.
Yeah, so my dad. So my dad is one of 5.
What's up, Mr. Pierce?
Yeah, so it goes. Hold on. I know this. So Mark is the oldest. My dad is. Oh, it's Mark.
Se-
No, my dad is the second oldest. Then it's Michael. Then it's Donna, which is Bobby's mom. And then it's Johnny. Dude, can you imagine having 5 kids?
No.
Jesus
I
Christ.
always find it. I thought they were all going to be named like with the same first letter. You know how like some
like
people
M,
do
like-
that, where they're like
yeah.
like Mark, Michael,
Yeah.
Michelle. I always find that kind of strange when people are like all
Like the alliteration of the names.
like Mike, like Michael, Mark, Madison, Michelle, and Matthew. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, you got to get a little variety in there.
yeah. What about Peter? What's wrong with Peter?
Cleaning his
Cleaning my
drums.
drum.
Dude, yeah, he's been playing music his whole life. That's awesome, man. I've got all my equipment and stuff in here, but I don't play nearly as much.
Dude, I was going to
I'm
buy
not
that
good.
fucking ukulele, but my dog wanted to get sick and I had to spend $900 on him.
Dude, I can see you rocking a ukulele.
Dude,
Like that
I
would
was,
be
I was looking hard at a ukulele and I was like, well, my dog's about to die. So I guess
dude. I feel like the ukulele would be like fairly. I don't want to. It would be one of the easier instruments to learn.
Yeah. I was looking hard and then Joey went down. $900.
Dude, I'm telling you, you get a ukulele,
My
You
credit
pu-
card is fucking.
you post
But
up,
yeah.
start playing Somewhere Over the Rainbow and shit.
Woo,
Have your
buddy.
dog posted up out there. You want
Easy. Take it easy.
playing the Eagles on a ukulele.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Dude, yeah, you might be able to get some honeys doing that. That's an investment.
That was the plan. A ukulele and a dog.
You-
Bruh,
I don't know
I
what
was
else.
about to be 2020 undefeated.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, puppy, and you learn how to play an instrument, and it just, I mean, it does all the work for you.
Yeah, I got a dog with a nub for a tail and a ukulele. I was about to win, but then he got sick. Man.
About to win, he said. That's great. That's amazing.
Yeah. All right. If you want to follow us, go to Bird and Beard, all socials. Find us on YouTube with the bird and the beard, as you can see in our logo at the top. That's
Yeah.
our YouTube handle.
If you're on Twitch,
Yeah.
Twitch.
Twitchers.
Twitchers,
Twitchies.
Twitchies. What up, Twitchies?
Yeah.
But no, it's our handle's the same on everything. And
Yeah. And then our handles are posted up right there if you want to follow us as well. You got to take there
Yeah.
you go. I'm not gonna.
yeah, so I'm glad that I made that banner that said "Ask us anything" because nobody asked us anything.
What kind of tostada has Freddie ask a question?
yeah, he did. Yeah, Bobby asked a question too. So I stand corrected.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Every Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, 12 p.m. Pacific.
We
We're
don't
gonna be
care
right
about
here.
We don't care about Mountain Time.
Mountain Time doesn't exist. They can figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, every
Y'all
Saturday,
have an amazing day, everyone who's still watching, and
everyone,
wear your
thanks for
masks
watching.
and wash your hands.
Wash everything.
Yeah, wash your butts.
Wash your stinky butt.
Yeah.
All right.
ASMR. Wash your butts.
Wash your butts.
Wash your penis.
If you have one. If you don't, wash the area where your penis would be.
Yeah. Douche your vagina.
This is going off the rails. We gotta go.
All right.
We'll see you guys next week.